Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Manchery Coco, and thank you guys for tuning in. Today we are going to talk about is periods. Today's lipstick that I got going on for my makeup is FENTY red lipstick, because today we're going to talk about all about heavy periods. So my period is always heavy. Like, I never had a period where it was light. My periods always last for like 2 weeks sometimes. Like, that's the longest my period has ever lasted, was for 2 weeks. Yeah, I get really bad periods. Usually I'm like always stressed out. I'm always in school. I bleed through a lot. Like, I'm a bleeder. I can bleed through a lot. I'm not really a tampon user. I just don't like how it feels up my vagina. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but usually I like pads. Pads is something that I go for. If you guys have heavy periods and you guys want to do the pads thing and the tampon, be my guest. But this, I'm going to teach you guys all the good tricks that you guys need to know about heavy periods. Okay, let's talk about like eating wise. People are like, well, my period is abnormal because I don't exercise or I don't eat right, or how can I stop, or I have a date next week and I just got my period. Like, I don't know how to stop the blood from floating. Floating. I don't know why I had the Jamaican accent just now. I don't know. So I was just on Google, and it was telling me to like eat red and green peppers. That way it can help like stop the flow, or stop like the flow from being like OD heavy. Kiwis, strawberries, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, tomato. And another thing that I usually do, it didn't say it on Google, but what usually helps me stop bleeding super heavy is eating white chocolate pretzels. That's kind of weird, right? Yeah, I eat a lot of like white chocolate pretzels when I'm on my period, and it literally stops like the flow from becoming heavy. I don't know if it just might be in my head. I don't know, but it literally just stops the flow from being heavy. Also drink tons of water. I don't really like water like that. I'm the type of person that I'll put sugar in water, but that's another story. But definitely drink a whole bunch of water. Stay hydrated. Exercise when you're on your period too. If you're cramping and you can't exercise, that's fine. Take a break or whatever, but try to exercise. Try to get some walks in outside. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to properly put on a pad if you're heavy. So I'm gonna teach you guys what to buy, because I'm super heavy. I bled through. Another story I'm gonna tell you after I'm telling you about how to put pads on. I'm gonna go on with my story, because I bled through on a guy's bed in front of guys, a group of guys. So all right, so let me teach you one of how to properly put on a pad. Okay, so what you guys want to buy is the maxi pads, the maxi heavies. I mean, I ran out, so we're gonna just use what we got. So usually these pads, when I'm sleeping at night, I never bleed through. I usually get like the long ones. If you guys don't like the long ones, you don't have to get the long ones, but make sure you guys get like maxi, something heavy, something overnight. You can wear 2, you can wear 1. It depends on how your flow is going. If your flow is abnormal and you're bleeding for like 3 months, 4 months, definitely go into the hospital and check that out. But if it's something that that's in your family and you bleed and it's a normal thing like me, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks or whatever, that's fine. But definitely get these maxi pads, because these things, let me tell you, these things are it. I have my little pad here, so I'm gonna properly teach. If you guys are heavy, like, honestly, if you guys are heavy, like, literally look at what I'm gonna do. The first thing you're gonna need is clean pink underwear. You guys can see right here. I got these like nice red nails to actually go with what I'm going to talk about today, of how to put on a pad properly for heavy periods. So as you can see, this is a pink underwear. People like to say they're granny panties, but I wouldn't call them that. What you would need second, it's your maxi pads, and I love these. They actually smell really good. Don't ask me how I know, but I think on here it says it's scented. But definitely, if you're on your heaviest periods, definitely buy these. You can get them at CVS, Walgreens, or any local stores, drugstores around your area. As you guys can see, this is my underwear. These are the maxi pad, and if you open it up, I love it because it's in this cute little package right here, and it actually smells really good. So what you're gonna do is actually take it out the pad. You want to take the back off so it can actually stick onto the underwear, as I'm doing right now. As you guys can see, it looks like this. Usually it has like flaps that goes like bird wings, you can kind of say, or angel wings, or whatever you want to say. The problem that I kind of have sometimes is that sometimes it sticks in the back of here, but you just want to kindly just put it up like how I'm doing right here. So you want to take your underwear, granny panty, or whatever you guys want to call it, and you want to open it up. You guys know how to open up underwear. You want to place it. Hold on, let me see. You actually want to place it inside of the underwear. You want to make sure that everything, it sticks, it's sticky, but you want to make sure that everything is neatly sticked. Then, voila. So it's actually going to look like this. Right? You could add toilet paper. I know for me, sometimes like I would add like if I know I'm gonna bleed heavy, I sometimes put like a little bit of like toilet paper and I wrap it around here, maybe like twice. But this is how you properly put on the pad, you know. And yeah, and you know you're looking cute, and you know you're not bleeding, and you know you popping. Another story, don't ever be, this is, you know me, I'm with the motivation. Don't ever be ashamed of like bleeding through. You can be a little bit embarrassed, but let me tell you everything that happened when I first bled through. I went to a hotel, party after party. I went to a party, and there was a group of boys, mad cute boys, and I'm sitting on, it's a hotel party at that, so we're sitting on, like, you know, me and my friend, we're sitting on the bed, the hotel bed, and I'm a bleeder. Like, I bleed heavy, and girl, I had this on, but I didn't have it. I don't know what happened, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think I properly put on my pad right because I was younger. I think I was like maybe like 14, 15. Yeah, I was going to parties at 14, 15. It's crazy, right? Hotel parties at that. So long story short, I'm sitting down. The music is bumping. We are dancing. I totally forgot that I'm on my period. Dribble, drip, baby drip. Blood on the guy's sheets. And you know hotel sheets are white. So I didn't know what to do. So my friend contacted her boyfriend immediately because her boyfriend was the guy that was like throwing the hotel party, and she was like, listen, Sherry just got her period on her bed, like, I'm super sorry. And long story short, the guys were like, oh, no problem, like, no problem, like, they were cool about it. If I had my period on a nigga's bed, that's something different. You know, like, people would be like, ew, that's disgusting, but I guess, I mean, it is disgusting, like, ew, you just had your period on a guy's bed, but they didn't make it a big deal. So that's my story. Don't be ashamed, it happens. You're a female, you know, don't be embarrassed. It's a period, like, period, on my lips, period. You're definitely gonna get through it. And if you're bleeding for like more than like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, that's not normal. Definitely go talk to your doctor, get everything checked out just to make sure that like there's no infection, there's nothing at all. But definitely get that checked out. Stay strong. How's everybody doing through the COVID-19? I hope you guys are doing well. Definitely hit me up through my Instagram. It's mon_SherryCoco. If you want to email me, you can email me, but definitely DM me. I'm very nice, super to talk to. And if you have any more problems or any more issues or any more questions about like how I maintain a heavy period and all this different stuff, let me know. But definitely connect with me, and hopefully that works. Eat healthy on your period. I mean, usually when I'm on my period, I be craving stuff like I'm like, am I am I pregnant? Like, am I pregnant? Like, I'm kind of scared. But no, you crave crazy stuff when you're on your period. Like, I literally be craving crazy stuff like ice cream and hot sauce, like crazy stuff. But definitely don't eat that. Eat like strawberries. I think yogurt is really good. Things to eat when you're on your period. Lots and lots of water is your best friend. Cleanse everything out, sis. Cleanse everything out, sis. If you have like headaches and you don't want to take any medicine, because some people don't believe in medicine, some people can get allergic to medicine, drink a lot of like ginger with lemon, drink a lot of stuff like that. That's what I usually do, and I'm just like, the cramping like usually like decreases. I also get a lot of cramping too. When I'm on my period, I'm like, yeah, don't touch me. Make sure that you're constantly taking a shower, because like usually when you bleed a lot too, like you just don't want to be in blood all the time. Like, make sure that that area is properly washed. Like, if you bleed like me, make sure you're taking the shower maybe 4 times a day, like in the morning, afternoon, before you go to bed. Or you can just even do like a little rinse, but just make sure that area, make sure it's clean so it doesn't stink, none of that stuff. Says, like, make sure you know. And if this is your first time when your period is heavy, do it like that. Take your time, have a test trial. Definitely, this is my test trial. When I put my underwear on, I sit. Does it feel weird? I look around, sit on my bed. Does it feel weird? I sit on my bed for maybe like 5 minutes. It feels weird, to see if there's like any spotting and stuff like that. That's a wonderful thing you can do if you're like ready to go and stuff like that. Just make sure that your whole underwear, like that whole lining, is all covered from head to toe. Like, make sure it's all covered. And if you feel like there's something on your butt, go to the bathroom and check it. Or if you have heavy period as well, and you feel like there's something on your butt, put extra pants, get extra pads. If you wear tampons, get extra tampons, put that in your bag, so when your spotting comes, you just have stuff to just change out of. Those are things about being a girl. Guys be like, oh, it's so easy to be a girl, all you have to do is sit pretty. No. So hopefully this helps you if you have like a daughter, a sister. You definitely share my video. I'm just here to help. Love you guys so much. Thank you. Mwah. Bye. If you want more of me, click the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching.